Ed Joyce kept his former county at bay with a superb century, but it was Middlesex who still had the better of the opening day of their LV County Championship match with the current leaders Sussex at the Brighton and Hove Jobs.com ground in Hove. Put in by Neil Dexter, Sussex made a good enough start on a green-tinged surface through Chris Nash and Luke Wells. The temperature was already racked up by the time that this day got underway at midday, and the fielding side would have been very keen not to let their hosts get away from them early on to make the whole experience in the field a little unpleasant. So Gurjit Sandhu, playing in only his third first-class game and his first in the championship, would have been a bit of a hero when he persuaded Wells to nick behind to John Simpson with only his 18th ball and before he'd conceded a single run. Wells went for 15 and was quickly followed by Michael Yardy, who edged his first ball, delivered by Gareth Berg, behind to leave the championship leaders on 49 for 2. That brought in Joyce, a man who often seems to score runs against his former county. He looked good from the off, while Nash made the most of anything hittable as he took the total along to 76. Nash was looking good for his 40, and so it was a little surprising when he was out, his thick outside edge off Berg being pouched by Sam Robson in the gully. Now let's get something right. Joyce does not just score his runs against Middlesex, he appears to do it against all of the counties. He is the model of consistency, but a man who does not make the headlines as much as he should do. He was immediately looking in great form here with some classic drives. None of his teammates could match him on a testing surface. On 16 and with the score on 117, Sussex lost their fourth wicket with Rory Hamilton-Brown being undone by a clever bit of bowling from Dexter. Sussex have not reached the top of the tree this summer without showing an awful lot of fight. The reverse fixture at Lord's saw them battle really hard to earn a draw, with Luke Wright putting in a career best performance, and he again looked as if he might frustrate Middlesex as he and Joyce put on 66 for the fifth wicket. Within that, Joyce reached yet another 50, the sixth time that he's achieved that this summer in 12 innings. The latest arrived courtesy of a well-executed back-foot drive off Dexter, which brought him his 9th 4 from his 85th delivery. He was on his way to passing 800 first-class runs this summer, a fantastic effort given that he's missed some cricket through his commitments to Ireland. He rarely fails, and if he does, then the bowling side know that they have done exceptionally well. Given his efforts at Lord's, Middlesex would have been delighted to get a shot of Wright before he'd done too much damage here. With 22 runs to his name, he whipped Ollie Rayner to Dexter at mid-wicket, and that started something of a collapse. Ben Brown lasted only 7 minutes before he turned Sandhu to Berg. Then, after tea, Chris Jordan was bowled off the bottom edge by Tim Murtagh, who then had Steve McGoffin held behind with his very next ball to leave Sussex in trouble on 196 for 8. At this point, Joyce still needed 18 more runs for his 100, but James Anyon kept him company, allowing the Irishman to uppercut Berg over third man to get to his second ton of the season off 162 balls. It was a masterclass of batting, and he was livid with himself for getting out soon afterwards, playing on to Dexter on 101. Berg then claimed his third wicket, Anyon edging to Robson, as Sussex were dismissed for 229 against a side who will replace Sandhu with Stephen Finn if he misses out for England at Lord's on Thursday. So Middlesex now had a difficult 13 overs to see out before the close and would have been thrilled to do that with few concerns. It would also have been pleasing to them to see Milan play so effectively. He is having a wonderful one-day season but has been unable to transfer that form into the 4-day game. Perhaps this innings will be the one. He will go again on the second morning on 27 with Robson on 11 out of their side's 44 without loss, which leaves them 185 runs behind in a game they really need to win if they're to stand any realistic chance of claiming the title this year. They have certainly made a good start.